Another one.
Hi everyone, it's Denise. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Valentine's Day and it is 2:57. Right now I'm about to do my hair, blow dry it and curl it, and then I'm going to do my makeup for Valentine's Day. And because I'm going to dinner tonight with my boyfriend and then another couple who are both of our friends as well, so I want to do my hair and I want to put makeup on this crazy face of mine. And I'm probably not going to record the whole thing just because it would take forever and it'd be a super long video, but I want to show you these new extensions I got as well because they're like down to here. So I'll see you guys later. I'm going to do my makeup first. Usually I do my hair first, but since I am putting in my extensions, they recommend that you put the extensions in and curl your hair together, but I didn't want to have all that hair on me right now, so I'm just gonna do my makeup first. Sorry about this setup. I've never done a makeup tutorial or anything like that before, so I have no idea really how to do it or what to do, and when I show products, my nails are terrible. I tried to just do these stick-on nails, but they were these, but they didn't work out at all, so I kind of just gave up on that. So right now I'm just gonna put my hair up. I'm hoping that my camera doesn't die because it only had a couple bars left. Usually I don't really put my hair up either when I'm doing my makeup, but I just want to make sure that everything is perfect because it is Valentine's Day, and I'm sorry if I look like a naked mole right now. Okay, so the first thing that I always do when I do my makeup is I always use, and I'm sorry if I butcher names of these because I have no idea like what any of these are called. I always use, well, recently when I've been doing my makeup, I've been using this first. I don't know if you can see it. I really don't want to show my nails because they're so gross. It's the OLEHENRIKSEN, I'm sorry if I butcher that, the balance, and it's counterbalance for oil control and hydrator. So I usually put this on my face all over. I already did this morning, so I'm just going to put a little bit on right now. And I'll try to link all of these products in the description below. I'm gonna go wet my beauty blender. It is a little bit dirty. It's not like perfectly clean. I just damped my beauty blender. I always make sure I have it damp just because I feel like the makeup applies a little bit better when it's damp rather than it being dry. That's just my personal preference. I've seen people use it dry before. These are the foundations I have right now. I have the YSL All Hours foundation in the shade B60 Amber, and I also have the LANCÔME foundation, the Ultra Wear, in the shade 415. I used to really love this one just because I thought like, oh, YSL, whatever. But honestly, this one is cheaper and it works better in my opinion. I don't know why that is. So what I like to do with this is I'm gonna be looking in this mirror ahead of me and I'll like look over. I like do this terribly, I don't care. The beauty gurus are shaking. I like dab it kind of all over the place. I don't even know if this is my shade anymore. I might need a little more, but I'll just start with that. And I just bounce it into my skin. I always add more if I need it because it's easier to add more than take away. But since it is Valentine's Day, I do want this makeup to look nice and kind of full coverage, but not like cakey. God, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, God bless you. So next, this is my second time using this. It's the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Medium. I don't really know what to do with this, but from videos, this is what I kind of gathered. And I feel like this shade is kind of too light for me, but it will. And then I use the pointy side of the Beauty Blender and kind of buff this. Into my skin. I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna do it today just because for the sake of the video. Put some here. Okay, so my camera died, obviously, as you guys already know. I've already done my eyebrows and I did some contour. I'm not really good at it. I also set my face using the Laura Mercier setting powder. What else I do? I used some of the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I actually got this one at not JCPenney, what's it called? TJ Maxx. They sell this palette that you can get at Sephora for $49 for like $24. And this is like my favorite contour palette. I already did some, but this side always looks better than this side. I don't know why. So I also wanted to touch up on something that I'm not going to really talk about in full in this video, but I wanted to mention it because something about it happened yesterday, and I kind of mentioned it in my last video, but I wanted to talk about it a little bit because it is something that is a big part of my life. It makes me feel insecure almost, in a sense, and now that I'm talking about it, it's starting to happen, of course. I'm like, ah! So I brought it up. I'm like getting really nervous talking. Like, I can't even talk about it really. Even talking about on the internet, because literally the only people that know about this are my family, my best friend Lexi knows about it a little bit, but not even really, because I don't really talk about it that much to her, and my boyfriend. And I'm like avoiding talking about this, of course, because I don't want to talk about it, but I know I have to because I really want to talk about it, and I want to get awareness for this, and like, I don't know how I can even help anything like this. But okay, so when I literally want to cry thinking about it, honestly, because like a bunch of stuff with it happened to me yesterday, and if my camera dies and I can't even do my eyeshadow on this, I'm on camera, I'm not even like upset about it because I really want to talk about this. But okay, so I want to talk about this. Like, this is so uncomfortable for me to talk about because no one knows this about me, and it makes me so vulnerable to people bullying me even more, or like bullying me on the internet, or people that I know in real life making fun of me for it. But I don't really care, but I do at the same time. It's very hard for me to talk about this. So I have hyperhidrosis. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's basically excessive sweating. And some of you, I know, and it's not everywhere, it's in targeted places. Some people have it in different areas. And I know what you're thinking, like, oh, you sweat more than others. Like, that's fine. Like, it can't be terrible, but no one really knows how hard it is until you go through it and you go to doctor after doctor and no one can help you. No one can do anything for you, basically. They just, oh, sorry that you have that, but we can't do anything. Like, you don't really know how it is until you go through it, honestly. Like, I want to make a separate video on this whole thing because it is so much more than some may think it is. My camera's gonna die soon, but let me just get to the like main point of it. My hyperhidrosis is my hands and my feet. Like, yeah, my hands aren't sweating right now, but they're gonna start soon when I start talking about this. When I say they sweat, they literally will drip, like be soaking wet to the point where you don't it's so hard to explain because no one understands. And My feet are the same way. They drip. Like, I've never been able to wear sandals outside without feeling uncomfortable. The only time I ever wore open-toed heels slash like regular heels that your whole feet are showing was on Easter last year, and my feet were sweating the entire time and I felt uncomfortable the entire time. My hands are the same way. You don't realize how many things you do with your hands and how many things having dry hands is beneficial for until you have hyperhidrosis and go through it, because nothing has helped me. I really want to make a separate video on this because there is so much to talk about, and I don't really want this video to be like upsetting and sad and have to cry in it, because I feel like when I make that video, it's going to be very emotional for me, and I can, like, I'm even starting to think about it right now. But my parents first saw they didn't know what it was at the time, but I was walking across the table when I was like 3 years old, my mom said, and my feet left wet prints on the table. Recently, I've gone to doctor after doctor to try to figure this out. It's really hard to explain, but moral of the thing is that what makes me so sad is I went to this doctor, Dr. Rappaport in Saratoga. My original dermatologist, she recommended me to him because he does Botox injections in your hands, and basically, I don't know exactly what it does, but I can also look this up for my next video as well, but somehow it stops you from sweating as badly as it was. I got 2 treatments done by him because you need to get, it wears off after 6 months or more, it depends on the person. I went to 2 treatments for him. The whole time he was miserable. He was very unsympathetic. He kind of laughed at me when I told him my problem. He didn't ask questions. He didn't really seem to care. He did the injections and literally would just leave. Like, I had to get dots all over my hand, and probably 10 to 15 injections per hand. Like, you take the needle out, put it in, take the needle out, put it in. And I went the first time and he was kind of mean to me about it and kind of judgmental and like, ew, like your hands are so sweaty when he would go to grab them. Like, that's what I'm here for, and that's really rude of you as a doctor to even say that. Like, that's really rude of you as a doctor to say to someone that's struggling over something. I'm sorry, guys. It's really rude of you as a doctor to say something like that to someone, and my insurance covered some of it the first time, but it's a very expensive procedure, like $1,500 for one time. And so I went back 6 months later. I already paid for it like right when I got there, and then I got the treatment done. And I remember this so specifically. He came into the office and he's like, just to let you know, the price that you paid is not correct. I increased this procedure for you. Like, why would you increase the price of it? And they don't accept insurance for any of it to be covered anymore. I'm like, what the hell? Like, what is wrong with these people? So after that, I had this gut feeling in me that I didn't want to go see him anymore, because the way he treated me. Like, you don't treat your patients like that, especially if you're a dermatologist and this is your career. Like, you went to school for this, and it's just not right. I would understand if maybe they didn't accept insurance anymore, but don't charge me for a different price then and come in. Literally the first thing you say to me, the price that you paid was incorrect and you're going to be charged more next time you come, so don't think that's the price. And by the way, insurance isn't covered anymore. Like, he originally he told me that I'm one of the only people who come get this done. Hyperhidrosis only affects I'm not sure. I think it's 1.3 to 3% of the world. But my camera died, as you probably already knew. And I was talking about my hyperhidrosis stuff. So what I was talking about before is I wanted to go in for another procedure to get done, because the last time I got it done was about 6 months ago, and my sweating is starting to come back. And if you have any questions about all of this, I'm going to make a new video talking about the hyperhidrosis just by itself, because it is too much to talk about in this video. But anyways, what I was upset about is that, oh my god, this is so hard to do. And by the way, I do have extensions and I'm curling them with this. So my mom's been trying to call the office for a long time to schedule another appointment. She's left like dozens of voicemails and no one's called her back until yesterday. Someone finally called her back and I guess they're not doing it anymore. So right now we're currently on a hunt to try to find somewhere in the area that does it, but it's very frustrating because a lot of places don't, since it is so rare. I know making it seem like it's not that big of a deal right now in this video because I don't want to get emotional again. But that's just a little update. I finished my makeup. You can see it better in better lighting. This is just, I just want to turn my camera on quick so I can just kind of get back to you because it's been charging for a while because it was really dead and I just didn't want to keep it on, like keep putting it in back in the camera and then keep taking it out to charge it, etc. I know my hair looks crazy right now, but that's just a little update. I'm almost ready, done getting ready. Look at my contingent. It's just very frustrating and there's no other doctor in this area. They mentioned one to us, but I looked on the website and it said they only treat it in the underarms, which is the most common area, but I mean, everyone sweats in their underarms. I don't really think that's like, should be considered hyperhidrosis. It's just a lot to handle, especially growing up. It was really hard. I used to hide during the dance unit at gym for gym class. I used to hide in the locker room in middle school so I didn't have to participate. And when they found, the first time I had to do it, I remember the first dance lesson I had to do because I didn't know it was going to be that day. Like I didn't know it was starting, and I remember taking the sleeves of my jacket and going like, of my shirt, and holding the people's hands like this and blaming that I didn't want to touch the boys because of cooties. Right now it is 5:05 and I have to leave in like 5 minutes to go pick up my boyfriend. I didn't even realize. Oh my god. Okay, I still didn't put any lip product on my lip yet because literally I didn't realize how late it got in until my boyfriend Carlos, he texted me, he's like, are you on your way? And I was like, ah, it's 5:15, like I need to leave. Hi, I'm back home. I have no idea what to wear. I was gonna wear this shirt, but it's the weirdest shirt you've ever seen. Like, look at this. Like, I made a video today. My hair is like really crazy.
Where are these now? They look weird. They're kind of too big.
They match.
They look bigger now.
Hi guys, it's the next day right now. I didn't really have time to make an outro last night because right after I was filming the last shot I had, I ended up going to dinner with my boyfriend and my friends for Valentine's Day, and then I got home and I was exhausted and went to bed. So I didn't really have time to film an outro, and I'm really sorry about that. This is the next day. Like I said, I'm at work right now. But I just wanted to make an outro just to say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you really liked this video. If you do have any more further questions about my hyperhidrosis, please write any questions in the comment section below, so then when I do make a video about it, I can include those questions so I can answer them for you guys, because I'm really, really passionate about helping people, and if anyone does have this condition, I really want to do all that I can to help, because I know it is very rare, and like I said, it only affects like, I think it's like 1 to 3% of the world's population. It's something that is very serious for me, and I don't really like talking about it, but I do want to do what I can to help you guys or anyone that is going through this. So like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. I really know this video is kind of all over the place, but I just want to make a quick video to post, and I was gonna do a makeup tutorial, but then my camera died like I said, so I just wanted to continue on with the video, so it didn't really end there. Like I said, again, I know I keep saying like I said, but thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please don't hesitate at all to write them in the comment section below, and please give this video a big thumbs up if you like to watch it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I love you guys so much, and I'm so excited about making more videos in the future. I know I haven't been really making that much, but I love it so far. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hey.